Welcome to Just Vibes for You. Here, we bring the stories of first generation entrepreneurs who dared to dream and worked very hard to achieve it. Today, we have a very special guest with us. His name is Mr. Pidintla Chandrasekhar Reddy Garu. He is the founder of Richie Raffle Biotech. He is not just an entrepreneur, he is a visionary and he has a purpose to achieve. So, let's deep dive into what his journey was and what inspired to become an entrepreneur. Chandrasekhar Garu, thank you so much for taking out time and being with us. We are more than happy and thankful for you to come and share your journey with all of us.
Thank you so much, Joshnagar, for giving this opportunity. I'm also very happy to join you.
It's a pleasure to have you, sir. So, here, this podcast is not a marketing or a sales podcast. So, because your company is a 19-year-old company, and I'm very sure that your marketing wing has been doing quite some, uh, you know, substantial work to promote your brand and business. Here, we want to know about who is Chandrasekhar Garu, how without a entrepreneurial background, how he started his journey, and 19 years is not a joke. So ఎలా sustain అయ్యారు, what are the challenges that you have faced, and as a personality మీలో ఎలా ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ జర్నీ మిమ్మల్ని ఎలా చేంజ్ చేసింది? ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌గా మీరెలా ఇవాల్వ్ అయ్యారు? దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్ వి వాంట్ టు నో. బేసికల్లీ వి వాంట్ టు bring your story as a person which can inspire lot of budding entrepreneurs as well as ఎవరైతే ప్రస్తుతం బిజినెస్‌లో ఉన్నారో, ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్‌షిప్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఎ కేక్ వాక్. సో, ఎవరైతే స్టక్ అయ్యి ఉన్నారో, వాళ్ళకి ఒక టార్చ్ లైట్, a path which can help them to stay motivated. అది ఉద్దేశించి we wanted to talk to you and deep dive into your story. So, how was your childhood, Andy?
I was very jovial and more of a calm guy. I never thought I'll be getting into the business as such, right? And when it comes to education, yes, I'm average and above average, you can say. But education was like okay, it is not so interesting, but I was all the time getting into the challenging things, right, which made me more rigid and stubborn in certain cases. So probably that quality have made me stand in business, right? Because with zero experience, I have entered into this field, and today I'm standing in front of you here, where I can proudly say, a big brands with whom once I worked are my clients today.
Awesome. Oh, very nice. So, మీ అప్బ్రింగింగ్ ఎలా ఉండేది? I mean, was it very strict environment or they pushed you to get yourself educated, classలో ఫస్ట్ రావాలి and all that?
My father was all the time. We are three. I have my elder sister and younger brother. I am the middle one, right? And both are too good. They're class one. You can say education paranga. So majorly focus was on me only on when it comes to education,
Okay.
right? So my father was all the time like, you have to do this, right? But he never forced me that specifically in engineering. He never did that, right? He was like, do whatever you do, but it should be a success. He's godfather for me nowadays
Wow.
because he is the person from whom I have learned certain disciplinary things which really helped me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
అప్పుడు అర్థం కాలేదు కానీ ఇప్పుడు ఎస్ వై హీ సెడ్ దోస్ వర్డ్స్ హీ ఈజ్ రైట్ అండ్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ హ్యావ్ డన్ మై ఎంబీఏ after that I started my job. My career started with Wipro as an IT company. I joined Wipro. Before that, I was with Saint-Gobain. I've seen all the departments as a sales. I was joined as a sales executive there. Then I have been appointed as a sales in charge for entire Andhra. From there, again, different departments in the span of 1 year, whichever time duration I worked for Saint-Gobain. I've seen all the departments because I wanted to have my own business. So out of that curiosity, I just went into the job to learn more. Because then later Sparsh Communications was that is where I worked for almost 2 years, right? And from there I came to Wipro. I worked for IFI.
Oh,
IFI,
ICFI.
yeah, I worked for IFI, and I was the first person to design their website there.
Okay.
Into IT side, and from there I came to Wipro. IFI, then Wipro. From Wipro, I started my journey in the business.
Okay.
I registered my company in way back in 2007 then, when I was with Wipro. I registered and I have been exploring many things because I wanted to stay very close to nature. Uh, whatever we leave in behind after me, yes, I have done this. సో అది చూపించాలి అని ఒక ఉద్దేశంగానే ఎప్పుడు ఐ బిన్ వర్కింగ్ ఆన్. సో దట్ మేడ్ మీ వర్క్ ఇన్ సెవరల్ సబ్జెక్ట్స్ యాజ్ సచ్, అండ్ దట్ మేడ్ మీ బ్రింగ్ స్టీవియా, ద ఫస్ట్ బిజినెస్ ఐ ఓన్. It is a sugar free, natural sugar free, right? So we were the first to introduce to South India then. Then after that, there was a ban from government, central government. Then we started our research parallelly for bioproducts. So that is how our journey in the bioproducts started.
Awesome. Your education background is engineering, తర్వాత MBA.
No, only MBA.
గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్ తర్వాత MBA. గ్రాడ్యుయేషన్లో ఏం చేశారు?
I was in BCom. I done my BCom.
BCom, MBA and a biotech product.
Yes.
How? I mean, did you have interest in science right from the beginning or?
Science was never my subject.
Okay.
Science was never my subject. How I came into this is again a journey again. Overall, it is a journey. Because as I told you, I was in IT, working for IT company then. And out of this thing, since stevia was banned by the central government, so we wanted to come into different line.
అసలు ఫస్ట్ స్టీవియా ఎందుకు స్టార్ట్ చేశారు? ఎలా? వై? అంటే దేర్ మస్ట్ బి సమ్ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్.
Yeah, see, stevia ante, I have my uncle అండి.
Okay.
Right? He's no more. Right? He inspired me for business.
Okay.
My business inspiration started from there. He wants to have an industry. ఎప్పుడు అనేవారు అనమాట, మనకంటూ ఒక ఇండస్ట్రీ ఉండాలి, మన ఇంటి నుంచి కూడా ఒక బిజినెస్ ఉండాలి అని. సో ఆయన ఆ థాట్ ప్రాసెస్లో ఆయన ఉన్నప్పుడు నా లైఫ్లో హీ హ్యాస్ అ వెరీ పర్టికులర్ స్పేస్, రైట్? సో ఆయనకు ఆ థాట్ ఆయనకు వచ్చినప్పుడు దెన్ ఐ థాట్ ఎస్, ఐ హ్యావ్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు దిస్. అండ్ ఐ టోల్డ్ దెమ్ ఇలా స్టీవియా తీసుకొని వస్తున్నాను అని. దెన్ ఐ గాట్ ఎ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అసైన్మెంట్ ఫర్ యూకే. So he said, when are you coming back? I said, February I'll be back. December I met him on Friday, and I said, okay, once you are back, let's start working on your business. That is what he told me. But unfortunately I lost him right after a week. So that made me more this thing, yes, now it is time, I have to dream come true. I should make it. And దీంట్లో వెళ్ళిపోయాను ఇంకా.
సో బేసిక్గా మీకు ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఇచ్చింది మీ అంకుల్,
ఎస్
అండ్ ఆయన విజన్ని మీరు యూ హ్యావ్ గివెన్ ఇట్ అ షేప్.
ఎస్
సో స్టీవియా ఆర్ నాట్ స్టీవియా ఆర్ విచ్ ఎవర్ ప్రోడక్ట్, యూ కుడ్ హ్యావ్ స్టార్టెడ్ సంథింగ్ ఆర్ ది అదర్.
బిజినెస్లో ఉండాలి, స్టాండర్డ్గా ఉండాలి, అండ్ వీ షుడ్ గివ్ ఆపర్చునిటీస్ టు ది పీపుల్, రైట్? అండ్ ఆల్సో see, my only intention, because I have born and brought up in such a way, ఎప్పుడైనా ఒకరికి మంచి జరగాలి, ఏది చేసినా ఒకరికి మంచి జరగాలి. సో ఇన్ దట్ లైన్స్ ఐ హ్యావ్ బీన్ వర్కింగ్ ఆన్. దట్ ఈస్ హౌ ఈవెన్ దట్ యాడెడ్ టు మై బిజినెస్ అ లాట్.
సో ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఎంటర్‌ప్రెన్యూర్ కాకుండా ఉండుంటే ఏం చేస్తూ ఉండేవారు?
హ్యావ్ నో ఐడియా వాట్ ఐ హ్యావ్ బీన్. ఎందుకంటే జాబ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ మై కప్ ఆఫ్ టీ. For sure, job is not. It was only to understand, right? See, today if I'm here because of my job, because I learned many things in the job, because I've been traveling across. I've been US, UK, Middle East. So ఒక్కొక్క కల్చర్, ఒక్కొక్క విధంగా బిజినెస్ ఉంది. అది బాగా నేర్చుకున్నాను. That I could really. So if I was not into the job, a business, definitely I would have gone for something else, but not for job. I am a person of individual this thing.
అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఎవరైనా స్టడీస్ తర్వాత బిజినెస్ గురించి ఆలోచించే కన్నా ముందు do you suggest that they should work for some company and understand the process, or if somebody is good, I mean, flushed with money and network undankondi, can they start business? What do you suggest?
See, as a first uh, entrepreneur from my family, right, I have seen many struggles, right?
Mm.
It can be support, right, and it can be on a financial aspect, right? All this I have seen. So if anybody who would like to come into business, I suggest one thing. First, understand the business. ఏదో పైసలు ఉన్నాయి కదా అని చెప్పి పెట్టడం కాదండి. First, understand the business. Business needs lot of patience, right? And business needs a process. ఆ ప్రాసెస్ ప్రకారంగా మీరు ఏ బిజినెస్ చేయండి, ఎందులోనూ పెట్టుబడి పెట్టండి. హ్యావ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఆన్ వాట్ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్. ఆ నమ్మకం ఉంటేనే దిగండి బిజినెస్లోకి. కానీ దానికన్నా ముందు దాన్ని స్టడీ చేయండి, దానికి ఎంత టైం పడుతుందో చూడండి. అంతేగాని తొందరపడి బిజినెస్ పెట్టేస్తాను, నో, ఐ డోంట్ సీ దాట్. యూ షుడ్ గివ్ సమ్ టైమ్ టు యువర్ బిజినెస్. ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఎ న్యూ ప్రోడక్ట్, ఓవరాల్ కొత్త ప్రోడక్ట్ అనుకోండి, ఇట్ విల్ టేక్ టైం. It will definitely take time to people. If it is a yes, a daily thing that has to be, probably people can accept in the no time, right? Then you can see you flourish in next 5 years. But if that is going something wrong, then you are out of the game. Right? So first understand whatever thing you wanted to bring in. So first understand, have patience. Don't just money paisalo unnai and business pethe success radanడి. I suggest people first understand the system, then invest.
అంటే ఒక కాలేజ్ స్టూడెంట్ డైరెక్ట్‌గా బిజినెస్ పెట్టే కన్నా ముందు ఒక 1 ఇయర్ బ్రేక్ తీసుకొని ప్రొడక్ట్ మీద రిసర్చ్ చేస్తే పెట్టేయొచ్చా? వాట్ డు యూ థింక్?
Product మీద research అనేది వేరే, right? And nowadays if you see, every college is having a separate division for entrepreneur upbuilding, right? That is a plus point now. అంటే బిజినెస్ ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎలా ఉండాలి, I don't know how much they teach, but there are separate divisions,
కరెక్ట్.
right? Where people say, if you are interested, come, sit, have a brainstorm, whatever they teach. అది ఉంది. కాబట్టి మా టైంలో అది లేదు. The background, we don't have any business people to support and say, ఇది రాంగ్, ఇది రైట్. No, nobody were there. కాబట్టి ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి అని అంటే, ఇప్పుడున్న జనరేషన్కి they have certain people. At least they have, if you see, you go and Google it. ChatGPT has made their life more easy.
కరెక్ట్.
Just type, shall I start this business? Is it right time or not?
యాహ్!
You enter into the ChatGPT and say enter, press enter button. It will do entire thing for you,
ట్రూ.
right? So at least you will have some inputs. మా టైంలో అది లేదు, right? We don't have anybody with business background who can support, and they don't know. ఎందుకంటే మేము తీసుకొచ్చిన ప్రోడక్ట్ కూడా అలాగే యూనిక్. The first time we have introduced in India as such, if you say. So whatever business you do, was I strongly recommend not only analyzing the business or product, but have a complete study of the business in the market. అది ఎంతవరకు సస్టైనబుల్ ఉంటుంది, దాని లైఫ్ ఎంతవరకు ఉంటుంది, who are your competitors, right? So you have to really do a good study and understand the system.
సో దిస్ వాజ్ వన్ ఆఫ్ మై క్వెషన్స్. హూ ఇస్ ద బిగ్గెస్ట్ ఇన్‌ఫ్లుయెన్సర్ ఇన్ యువర్ లైఫ్? మీరు చెప్పేశారు మీ అంకుల్ అని. సో మీరు రిచీ రాఫెల్ స్టార్ట్ చేసే కన్నా ముందు యూ మస్ట్ హ్యావ్ గాట్ ట్రిగర్డ్ విత్ వన్ పర్టిక్యులర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. ఒక ప్రాబ్లమ్‌ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేసిన తర్వాత మీరు ఆ ప్రోడక్ట్ గురించి ఆలోచించి ఒక కంపెనీ పెట్టుంటారు కదా! సో రిచీ రాఫెల్ స్టార్ట్ చేసే కన్నా ముందు వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ దట్ యూ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ విచ్ హాస్ ట్రిగర్డ్ యూ టు స్టార్ట్ దిస్?
See, stevia is the first product I introduced, right? That was because even in my home, my uncle was diabetic.
అంటే స్టీవియా మార్కెట్‌లో ఉండంగానే యూ స్టార్టెడ్ అనదర్ ప్రోడక్ట్ రిసర్చ్.
Yes.
సో ఇన్నోవేషన్ వాస్ యువర్ కీ ఫ్యాక్టర్ దేర్.
Yes.
ఓకే.
See, basically this second product was never part of my this thing. We thought of getting into life sciences. So I invited a couple of scientists also. They were in holiday, and then I was in Chennai for a meeting and I missed my flight. So I have to attend next day meeting here. So I have taken up train. You know, RAC, where the seat will come. It was rare, adjacent to toilets, and that smell made me sit whole night.
ఓకే.
And immediately when I came to Hyderabad and I met this gentleman, I said, boss, whatever you do, I want this solution. Then they said, you said about life sciences. No, nothing, no life sciences. वो कोई भी करेगा. I don't want that. I wanted to enter into this because there is no such product which can control this kind of fall odors.
Okay.
So that is how our journey started.
So the original vision behind Richie Raffle, what was it, and has it evolved in these 19 years?
First of all, Richie Raffle, we came with a complete, what we call, thought of having only natural,
Okay.
right? If you see our slogan also, live natural,
Right.
right? So we only come up with the natural products which will benefit as a person, for human beings, and to the nature. So our second product was very close to nature. It is still going in a big way now, right? And we are very happy because we are in line with our vision and mission.
Okay.
We are expanding now, and we never thought that we'll be getting into multiple verticals, right? As an individual, people in gated communities are happy, school kids are happy, farmers are happy. So different verticals, government vertical, they are happy when they use our product. So in different verticals, different segments, people are very happy using our product.
So, Chandrasekhar Garu, how difficult was your first year of Richie Raffle with your product BioReco? Was it a easy marketing or a cakewalk, or did you face any challenges like financially? Meaning, you have invested something, return on investment was as per plan, or did you really had to convince go to people, because that's a new product, right? So how was it? How was the first year?
See, when we initially launched the product, right, nobody are aware of bioproducts, right? How it works, what are the benefits, nobody knows. So we have to educate them on that. So that is where our journey started. Initially, when we launched, right, we started doing free sampling.
Okay.
Free sampling and giving a free sample investment.
Yeah.
We expected that to, okay, once we give free sampling, because we are very much focused on only B2B, right? So we have given a free sampling for almost all the companies, all the facility management companies, IT companies. But again, after giving a sample, when I sent my team again, they came back with the feedback saying that, sir, some people didn't really understand what the product is doing. Some people have not used. Some people just put it aside, they forgot. So this kind of feedback we got. Then we thought, okay, probably this was not right approach, because by that time it was 1.5 year account. So that huge investment. Then again I said, no, we'll, first of all, we'll remove a line of free sampling. Right? People will only understand when they know about the product. Then we have taken off that free sampling, and we are in 14th year from since introduced BioReco. Till date, no sample to any company how big it is.
Okay.
We only give demonstration.
Alright.
Started doing a free demonstration, right, to the school, wherever, whatever the time they say. Because in if you see like theaters like big multiplex,
Yeah.
they only get time in the midnight.
Correct.
After the second show, they wanted demo after second show. My team went there.
In the midnight?
Yeah. Even I personally go,
Oh.
because I need to understand what is their feedback. So we worked like that almost 2 years, giving free demonstrations, educating people, facility management heads, whatnot. We have done to the best what we could do, right? And not only for controlling odor, for wastewater treatments also. We spent whole 1.5 month, 24/7 there, to make sure that they understand the product. This is what is bioproduct. So, and today we stand that people, if you take BioReco or Richie Raffle name, they say excellent product.
Awesome. Awesome. So, personally, what are the risks that you have taken for building this brand and bringing your product to life? Were there any compromises, or were there any challenges, sacrifices that you made?
Yes. First of all, I should thank my family for that, right? Because when I started this product, there were many comments. The people said, okay, what kind of product it is, what a business is doing, why he's taking so much of efforts, right? People say, क्या करता है वो बाथरूम का प्रोडक्ट बेचता है. So even my family was also like, even though they never expressed to me, they felt it. They felt it, right? And but they stood with me. They said, "We are with you." Word. Yes, financially, yes, lot of money we put in, right? No returns were coming up. I said, no, returns are there. If not now, later, because product is awesome. 100% people will have to accept at some point of time, and they will do. It is a need of our. So I was convincing my family, my friends. They say, leave it here, get back to job. I said, no, इतना पैसा डाल दिया, this much money you have put in.
कितना पैसा डाला? कुछ तो डाला होगा. I mean, what was the capital with which you started?
See, when I started Richie Raffle, it's all about my PF money,
Okay.
right? My PF money, and apart from that, the money which I already collected of my own, right? So I invested that whole money into that, and we have done a research.
If you can
4
put in a,
years.
if you can put in a number, like 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, how much?
See, we started by investing on a lab,
Okay.
hiring a lab. That itself costed somewhere around a complete rent and equipment, somewhere around near to 1 CR,
Whoa.
right?
Okay.
Then after that, 4 years of research, that investment is separate,
Yeah.
right? And after that, 1.5 year free sampling. Then after that, 2 years of free demonstrations.
Oops.
So this much of time, money, efforts, right? The moment when we started our journey, right, with the free sampling after second year, we are just picking up.
Right.
Corona has hit us.
Oh.
Corona has hit us. But Corona has really helped us,
Okay.
right? People then got, okay, bacteria दिखता नहीं है, करता सब कुछ है.
Yeah.
People were like that. दिखता नहीं है पर करता सब कुछ है. That made our life very easy.
Easy. Yeah.
So we got getting business even in Corona time.
Okay.
Hotels started putting up orders saying that for declogging we need your product. So we have taken police permission to deliver the product for hotels.
So that's a risk that you have taken.
Yes,
You know?
yes. For gated communities we have supplied. Right. So after Corona, uh, there were instances. I don't want to name any
Yeah.
this thing. There were incidences because most of the kitchens were closed. So once they started, right,
Everything must be clogged.
not only clogged, so much gas accumulation.
Oh.
When they sent people to clean it up, right? See, labor, they don't understand
Yes,
कहाँ पे
yes.
क्या करना है,
Correct.
right? When they ignited for cigarette,
Huh.
it got blast. All the
Oh.
drain pipelines, tuck, 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 because gas accumulation. Not only that, even in gated communities, this has happened. Even in gated communities, there
I
are
don't think people know that, if a kitchen is closed for long,
yes,
the
gases.
inflammable gases are produced.
Yes, yes. Recently, even Modi ji said drainage se bhi apan we can generate the gas. Right, our Prime Minister also mentioned from drainage we can generate the gas and we can use that gases. What he said is very much true.
Oh.
Very much true. Because people should there couple of people they understand, but they are so reluctant to invest, right, on that. ड्रेनेज के लिए क्या इतना इन्वेस्ट करना है यार, बट दैट इज द रिस्की पार्ट in your life. Even in gated communities, I see many times people hardly care because they give very least priority for this kind of
Right.
things.
Yeah.
कुछ aroma लगा दो, done, solved. But no, you are not solving the problem there. You are just masking the problem there.
Correct.
But as a bioproduct, we are removing it from the base.
Right. So your business did not start with a small capital. I understood. దానికి క్యాపిటల్ పట్టింది, టైం పట్టింది, ఎఫర్ట్ పట్టింది, లాట్ ఆఫ్ రీసెర్చ్ అండ్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్. అంటే ద అమౌంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ దట్ యు ఆర్ షేరింగ్ నౌ ఈజ్ ఓన్లీ టిప్ ఆఫ్ ద ఐస్బర్గ్. What you have done must be really, really much more than what you are expressing and sharing now. So, in the entire process, did you ever feel that, is it worth this effort? Asal pedadama? And is it because only the money that you have put in, so you continued, or was there anything beyond that?
No, I never calculated about money.
Okay.
I am confident this product is yes. It is a wow product and it is a need of the hour. So I never calculated money. I pumped in, and I know it is required. And yes, today we are there in a stage where yes, even governments have recognized it. Gated communities have accepted it. Right, big brands there. Yes, Richie Raffle. See, as I told you, uh, the companies with whom I worked are today my clients.
Correct.
Right, like
Correct.
so.
So the confidence in your product kept you going on.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So ఈ జర్నీలో ఎప్పుడన్నా I understand that you never wanted to give up because you are so confident about the product. So did your family ever felt that you are giving too much for your dream?
No,
They supported?
it is just because of their support I am here.
Awesome, awesome. And thank you for acknowledging that. So how did you prove your product that it works?
Yeah, this is a good question because see, as I told you, we give demonstrations.
Right.
We changed our strategy.
Hmm.
So this was, I'll tell you about the product demo, its result, and why I'm happy and why I'm sticking on to this product with a small example.
Hmm.
Right. We went to one school,
Hmm.
and my team visited the school, and they asked for, they approached the principal and they said, we wanted to demonstrate this product.
Hmm.
Because there were a lot of complaints because that school was in between the colony,
Hmm.
and daily there was a complaint about the smell.
Hmm.
So that we came to know one of our colleagues. Then we went there, but principal was like, no, I'll not give any time as such. Even if it is free, I don't want to give. Then I spoke to him, sir, 5 minutes. Mere working hours hotu. You give us a Sunday. Our team will come on Sunday. They'll do it and they'll leave.
Hmm.
Then he said, okay, Sunday. Then he said, he called up his watchman. These people will come on Sunday. Then, to our surprise, even before we could go by 7:30 in the morning, principal was there.
Okay.
So he was also there. Then I was also there with them. And it is hardly taken 5 minutes to demonstrate. He said, ఇంత మేము రోజు కడుగుతూ ఉంటాం నువ్వేదో వచ్చి ఇంత పౌడర్ you put some powder in water, you sprinkled and you say
The order will
done,
go.
odor will go and whole day we need not wash.
Yeah.
Then you said only one thing, make sure that your scavengers are not putting any chemicals on it. Like
Okay.
no phenyl, nothing. As if any smell is coming up, ask them to just do a simple water wash.
Okay.
Then he said only one thing. See, I'll observe it by noon.
Hmm.
If there is smell and complaints coming up, we are going up with our old process. We said, okay, done. So next day, as usual, what we do is, after demonstration, it is a mandate that team should go and inspect next day.
Okay.
That is where we explain the customer or the client how the product works. So next day, our team went by interval. Principal rejected. No, only afternoon you come. Then they called me up. Then I also went. I went there, and noon when we went, principal wasn't there. Then we went directly to the washroom.
Hmm.
So washroom was between 8th and 10th class between. We have to go pass through. Then teacher came out and said, sir, you were Miru, where are you going? Then we said we had demonstrated our product. So how is it now? Then she invited us into the classroom.
Okay.
That's where the surprise started for us.
Oh.
She called up a couple of girls from the back bench. She said, Amma, నీ జోబులో ఏముంది చూపించు, show what's there in your pocket.
Hmm.
That girl removed a Zendo bomb
Hmm.
and she was showing a Zendo bomb. I said, why? Sir, due to this smell, we could not switch on the fan these many years. Neither kids were able to concentrate on studies. So this was a major issue. And today, if you see, we switched on the fan and kids are there having their lunch in the classroom because there is no odor. So they liked the product. And when teacher said, right, this is how it is, then I was very satisfied and very happy that I bought this product. So that made me so happy that I'm in a right line.
Okay. Okay.
So then later principal have come. The person who never asked us to even sit, he offered us tea. Immediately has taken a check. He has given a check saying that how much for 1 month. So 1 month order he has taken up. So ever since that, we are like that many cases. We are very happy in this line.
You actually proved that your product work at the most critical place.
Yes.
Because kids will not, they don't care about what product, what is it and what. Yeah.
And they are happy.
Yes.
That's what when teachers said after 5, 6 years, we have switched on the fan and kids are having their lunch in the classroom.
Yes, yes. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's important. So I understand that this is how you have actually demonstrated. But in all these years, is there any particular project that you are proud of?
Uh, Telangana Kumbh Mela,
Okay.
right? I wanted to ensure that my product is used there
Okay.
because their pilgrims come, or near to 2 crores pilgrims come there. అమ్మవారికి బలిస్తారండి ఓవర్ 1 lakh birds and over 50,000 goats, right? And just imagine 2 crore people coming there, and people attempt say stay there for 3 days, right? And the food waste, and just imagine temporary toilets they install, over 10,000 toilets they install. You don't have proper drain system. They just dig and every 30 toilets, or everything is dumped in that. I just imagine the smell and flies,
Right.
right? To get that project, I have traveled 600 kilometers for 4 years
Wow.
to get that project. Lastly, the staff in the collectorate office and DP office, sir, inni రోజులు తిరుగుతున్నారు, you do something. Then collector ma'am said, let us try. She has given the demonstration opportunity. We have given a demo there, and she was happy. And that is how we got our first order for Telangana Kumbh Mela. That is Samakka Sarlama Jatara. And there we have proven our product performance.
Awesome.
Then in that Jatara only, collector CM was supposed to visit, and collector was staying in ITDA office, and entire chicken dump and everything was dumped behind our quarters only there. She was getting very bad smell. She again called up concerned officer. Then immediately, regularly they use bleach. They put up bleach. She said, no, not bleach. Call that Bioreco team. Let them handle it. And my team went and immediately they sprayed. Immediately, the fraction of seconds, odor was controlled. She was very happy. And next day when we met, because we need to also understand from her. So for that we worked on, like that many projects we have done for government. Telangana Kumbh Mela, we have done this year also. This is our 4th year.
Awesome.
Continuous.
Awesome. We are also proud of you.
Thank you.
So, in all these years, what are the leadership lessons that you have learned?
First of all, have patience. First, listen. Learn to listen.
Nice. So, do you believe that culture makes an organization stronger?
Yes.
So, how do we build a culture in an organization?
In the first step, people talk about vision and mission and right. It is not only about the company's products, right? I strongly believe vision should also be in developing the culture of the company,
Okay.
right? I treat employees basically. See, my employee strength is nearly 30 all put together, right? We treat them as I am there for you. I ensure that my team, entire my staff, they are my team. I treat them as my team. They feel okay. Edonna, he is there.
No.
First of all, that confidence should be built in the employees.
Right.
So that I ensure that is there. So that whenever they go for outstation, they are relaxed.
Right. Right.
Okay, my family is there in safe hands.
Yeah.
So we take care about that also.
Very nice. So, Chandrasekhar Garu, let us take a small rapid fire here.
Yeah.
So, you need to answer either in one word or one sentence.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, these are very
My
very
syllabus
easy.
only.
What is one habit that made you successful? What is that one habit?
I'm rigid.
Rigidity. Okay.
If I think this is correct, because I don't come to a conclusion so fast. If I think this is correct, then it is correct.
Okay.
So I stand to that.
Awesome. So, what's the biggest mistake you have done as a founder? Or you think you didn't do any mistakes?
No, I might have done.
Yeah.
Probably all of this you ask.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we'll come to that question a little later. Keep it processed. So, if you have to start building BioReco or Richie Raffle, all of it again, what is that one thing that you would do differently?
I'll not invest money at the first time.
Okay.
Yeah. Never invest money. Save. You have to play your game in such a way, right? First, analyze where the sources, right? Not only about the investment part, even about trading part. Whatever the product that you bring in. So I learned that, right? Not investment every time. Not the investment alone can really build the business, right? Your thought process simple.
So what you are saying is, if you have to do something differently, you will not start with investing 1 crore or
Yes.
अपना पैसा मत लगाओ.
नहीं, I'll not say अपना पैसा मत लगाओ.
Okay.
Right. You have to invest, but you see, my lessons from this only,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah.
Because I invested in Stevia lakhs of rupees, but it got shut down.
Correct.
So
Correct.
and now for BioReco, we have leased out the plant rather than investment.
Right. So you
So-
didn't buy it,
Yes.
you have leased it out.
Yes.
Okay.
So like that, you have to implement the learnings from your past.
Yeah.
And cautiously get into the new things.
Correct.
Right. If as you said, if I wanted to come do something new,
Yeah.
right, as a new business,
Hmm.
I play now very clever.
Okay.
I'll not directly come and say, चलो अभी पैसा बनाया लगा दो पैसे. No. Right. I'll see where all I can cut short on the investment and where all I can really showcase the product.
Right.
Right. So I'll go with a very strategical move now.
Right.
Unlike before,
हाँ.
now I'll be very calculated.
Right. तो मतलब आप 1 साल का या 2 साल का स्ट्रेटजी पहले से बना के फिर then you will start.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Nice. So how many kids you have, Andy?
I have two only, son and daughter.
Okay. Seamless.
His son, eldest son, he has done his inter
Okay.
and pursuing for IIT and other exams he's writing for. And daughter, she's into 8th class.
సో వాళ్ళు కూడా మీలాగా బిజినెస్‌లో ప్లాన్ చేస్తున్నారా? లేకపోతే డూ యూ ఇన్‌ఫ్లూయెన్స్ ఆర్ డూ యూ గైడ్? హౌ డు యూ సీ యువర్ కిడ్స్ గ్రోయింగ్ అప్ యాస్?
I don't influence them, man. I keep them very free, right? What they wanted to know, as I told you, he's pursuing for his other higher educations. So I just guide him
ఓకే.
and I'll ensure that I make him meet with others also, right? To understand, okay, father చెప్తున్నాడా anta. No, I keep it very open with them
యాహ్!
and I tell them,
ఓకే.
it's all up to you whether you want to join my business or not. You can decide it. I'm not seeing you as a future generation వచ్చి నాకు ఈ బిజినెస్ చూడాలి అని చూస్తాను నేను.
రైట్.
It's all up to you.
రైట్.
Right. So
సో
my daughter, yes, she wants to be an entrepreneur, so we have to wait and watch.
యాహ్! షీ హాస్ గాట్ ఎ మెంటర్ ఇన్ హర్ హౌస్ ఇట్సెల్ఫ్. సో హౌ డస్ యువర్ డే లుక్? మీరెలా హౌ డస్ అ డే ఇన్ చంద్రశేఖర్ రెడ్డి గారుస్ రొటీన్ సీమ్ లైక్?
Very simple, very common. I start my day by 5 o'clock,
ఓకే.
do a little exercise, perform puja, and to my office. All my schedule is done, right? Because I have my meeting scheduled. I keep following up. So whole day, almost I'll be there in office till 8:30, 9.
నైట్?
Yeah.
ఓహ్ మై గాడ్!
It depends on because proposals, reviews. So all this will be there. So this is a time when we are really picking up. We spend extra hours in the office for the next level. Now because we are planning to expand. As of now, we are there in 3 states: Telangana, Andhra, and Karnataka. As I told you, we have multi products, right? Not only the odor eliminator one for wastewater treatments. That is a major product where we are trying to educate people in gated communities, IT parks,
Mm.
where they use recycled water.
Correct.
Where people, if they don't get recycled water properly, they tend to use fresh water.
Oh,
Yeah, they tend when
so much of water wastage.
yes,
Sorry to interrupt you. ఇప్పుడు గేటెడ్ కమ్యూనిటీస్లో దే రీసైకిల్ వాటర్ అండ్ దే యూజ్ ఇట్ ఫర్ వాటరింగ్ ద లాన్ అండ్ ఆల్. సో అక్కడ వాళ్ళు బికాస్ ద వాటర్ ట్రీట్మెంట్ ఈస్ నాట్ డన్ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ, సో మస్కిటోస్ కీప్ బ్రీడింగ్ అండ్ దెర్ ఈస్ సమ్ ఫాల్ స్మెల్ అండ్ ఆల్ దాట్. అవన్నిటిని మీ ప్రోడక్ట్ ట్రీట్ చేస్తుందా?
yes. Good question, Andy. My product is a simple powder form, right? Put into the STP, mix in the water and put it into the sewage water treatment plants, right? It will ensure that your the final water is as good as mineral water,
Oh.
right? As you just mentioned, if properly it is not treated, recycled water is properly not treated, and it comes in a grey in color at times, and that same water is used for lawn. That means you are creating a incubator for mosquitoes by yourself.
Yeah.
Knowingly and unknowingly, you are creating it, and you see your own kids are playing in the lawn.
Sir, not just that, I'll tell you. We are actually creating a vicious cycle. ఏంటి, ఫస్ట్ వాటర్ ట్రీట్ చేయట్లేదు. ఆ అన్‌ట్రీటెడ్ అంటే నాట్ సఫిషియెంట్‌లీ ట్రీటెడ్ వాటర్‌తో లాన్ వాటర్ చేస్తున్నాము. మస్కిటోస్ వస్తున్నాయి కాబట్టి వి డూ ఫ్యూమిగేషన్. అండ్ దెన్ వి ఇన్‌హేల్ థాట్ అండ్ వి లివ్ ఇన్ అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ లైక్ మస్కిటోస్ వస్తున్నాయి. క్రియేట్ మస్కిటోస్ మనమే చేస్తున్నాము. ఆ మస్కిటోస్‌ని కిల్ చేయడానికి కూడా మనమే కెమికల్స్ వాడుతున్నాము. అండ్ దెన్ వి ఆర్ లివింగ్ ఇన్ థాట్ ఎన్వైరన్మెంట్.
Yes.
సో యువర్ ప్రోడక్ట్ కెన్ బ్రేక్ దిస్ సైకిల్?
Yes, absolutely. See, one product, multiple users only. Right? You just add Biorico to your sewage water treatment plant. It will ensure gases are controlled. 90% gases are controlled, because most of the STPs are in the cellar, in the parking areas. If you see parking areas stinks,
కరెక్ట్.
these are nothing but gases. Over a period, even these gases will have an effect on the foundations, because this starts eating up,
ఓకే.
right? So my product will ensure completely remove that odors. And a semi-treated water, mere mention is a grey water that
Yeah.
coming up used for lawn. Once you put my product, you will get mineral water level water. That is our assurance, right? And once you use my product, and the same water is supplied with the same pipeline, right, for your flushing,
Yeah.
for your overhead tanks,
Yeah.
right? These are the expenses which are not really seen or calculated by any gated community or any commercial establishments. Because you keep cleaning your overhead tanks because grey water is coming in.
కరెక్ట్.
Because this is getting accumulated on the overhead tanks. It gets accumulated in the flush tanks, right? So if you use my product, it will ensure your overhead tank is also cleaned, your flushing also clean, and the water when supplied to the same pipeline,
Yes,
the
the pipes are
scaling
also
part
getting cleaned.
will also be cleaned.
Nice.
So one product, multiple uses, and your mosquitoes will be controlled, because my product will ensure the residue in the gardening that is left over, right, is also
That is also
taken.
consumed, yeah.
Yes, and it is a plus point to the landscaping, because we use a micros which will give a lot of it nourishes the soil as such.
Right.
So good gardening will be there.
Sir, Neno, I would ask 10 questions which a client, as a layman, I don't know anything about Biorico as a product. But I have now, after our conversations, I understand that there is a alternative to chemicals for keeping sustainable, eco-friendly cleanliness options. So, on behalf of audience, I'm going to ask you 10 questions, which you can answer very briefly, which as a customer, I might have in my mind. So, the first question is, should I be considering a biological treatment for cleaning the sewerage, sludges, blockages, or chemical treatment for any kind of a waste management? Like GHMC puts the garbage bins and all that. So, because since childhood, we have seen putting bleach, fumigating, or putting these phenyl and all that are the only standard ones. Should we be considering and confidently using biologically treated waste management, or it's a question mark that panjaste lekte లేదు. What is the fair, I mean, genuine, honest answer to this?
See, I recommend, it's not that because of I'm coming from a biotech company.
Yeah.
As a as a common man also, if you use biological products, bioproducts, right, in long run you will see lot of benefits, right? As you mentioned, like uh, for wastewater treatments, for sludge, all this, what bacteria does, it's digests all those, right? Whereas chemical will just burn it off,
Ah,
right?
okay.
So again, to what extent it will burn, to what extent you spray on that layer, it will burn. So what about the residue?
Hmm.
But bacteria is not like that.
Hmm.
Microbes will start eating up because that is a food for them.
Correct.
So they start eating up till the organic waste it is completely removed. They start the, and you can see the waste also getting decomposed faster. So there is no scope for mosquitoes, no scope for any other pathogenic bacteria coming up.
So we can look at bio treatment as an alternative to chemical. For sure.
Yes, 100%.
How long will it take for us to see the results after we use the product?
Unlike chemicals, bioproduct will show the immediate results, right? But in the long run, you can see much better results.
How quickly we can see the immediate results?
Immediate results, when I say, if it, see, when you talk about bio, it differs from case to case.
Say, for example, if there is a sewage treatment plant, there is a lot of sludge. So if like I stay in a gated community, we continuously have this problem, water recycling and sewage treatment. So for a gated community of say 180 villas or 200 villas, they have a plant. So how soon can they see the result?
See, immediately once you start using a bioproduct, the first result that you will see is it controls the odor. Immediate.
That happens
Immediately. Odor,
30 minutes, 1 hour.
within 30 minutes, odor get controlled.
Wow.
Within 30 minutes.
Okay.
Right? And depending on the STP plant size, right, you will also the water clarity next 2 to 3 days, water clarity will also you will be seeing.
Super.
Yes. So water clarity, because organic content is getting digested, that is also quite evident. If you understand about STP, that is also quite evidently you can see, yes, sludge is getting digested. You need not really call up a tanker to remove it.
Okay. Digested as in it will be disappeared in the water itself?
No, see what happens once it digested, the inorganic particles will, whenever you have a hard sludge,
Yeah.
right, it is nothing but the organic sludge is holding this inorganic.
Inorganic. Correct.
So once this gets diluted,
Hmm.
starts digesting, it gets diluted.
Right.
So these things will start flowing off.
Oh, okay.
Inorganic matter will start flowing off.
Right.
So your sludge will reduce.
Understood. So is it safe for environment?
100%. 100% it is safe, because the microbes that we use are all soil based. We bring it from nature and send it back to nature.
So what types of industries benefit from your product?
Any hotel industries, education institutions, gated communities, in the like dairy manufacturing units, slaughterhouses, food and beverage industries, like
Okay.
that, many tanneries.
And how cost effective is your product?
The long run, if you compare, bioproducts are much cheaper than your chemical products, because you once you start using bioproducts, you need not really frequently keep on using it.
Mhm.
Right? Unlike chemicals, if your drain is clogged, if you it declogs now, after 1 week again it comes up,
Yes.
right? But unlike if you use any bioproduct, it start digesting it till the end. So there is no scope for it getting accumulated overnight again and again. After 1 week, you have to no. It will give you a permanent solution.
Do we need any special infrastructure for using your products?
Nothing. It is very simple. Just mix in the water and pour it. That's it. It will not disturb any of your existing process. Neither it needs any additional infrastructure for that.
Is it is your I mean are your products also available for domestic retail use like a flat or a villa?
We are coming up with for retail use also. As of now, we are B2B. Now we are coming up for B2C.
Okay. So what is the most common misconception about biotech waste treatment products?
People feel it is a costly affair.
Oh, okay.
People feel it's costly affair. But if you see, we treat STP sewage water in 6 paisas, 0.06 paisa per liter.
Wow.
It is less than 1 paisa.
Okay. And the traditional, conventional way of treating, how much does it cost?
The conventional way of treating, when it comes, end results matter,
Okay.
right? End results matter. When I say 0.06 paisa per liter, it will ensure that no odor, no sludge, final water is clarity. You'll hang a mineral water level clarity. But when it comes to conventional regular usage, regular chemicals, right, at times we'll be getting a gray water, a sludge accumulation is there again. So you have to address that also. And overhead tanks cleaning is there. So many unforeseen, unseen or hidden things are there,
Right.
which probably we should not take up now.
Right. So, how scalable is your solution for larger cities or industrial plants? Is it viable to for governments to implement?
Yes, of course. Recently, we have done for entire Nalgonda Gram Panchayats. Our product has been used to control this odors in the summer and also the mosquitoes. Entire almost near to 800 Gram Panchayats they have been using, right? So scalable, it is undoubtedly. Now, see, common trend in any government is bleach.
Yeah.
So we are trying to educate even everyone. Apart from bleach, there is one more product which has come up, that is bio product, which will ensure you are having all the things done, right? It will control odor, it will control mosquitoes. Nowadays, government is also purchasing lot of anti-larva chemicals they will be purchasing. So a lot of investment is going on. Again, they give only a temporary solution for it. But bioproducts will ensure that you are having a long-term solutions.
That's amazing. That's really, really amazing. And kudos to you, your team, who has developed such a beautiful product. And now we talk about organic living, sustainable living, and all that. And your product is actually standing by the standards. It's amazing. So, Chandrasekhar Garu, although I have lot of admiration towards what you have done individually, because I know you otherwise also, I want you to share some of your thoughts with the young entrepreneurs who want to take up entrepreneurship, who are existing entrepreneurs and want to build meaningful businesses. So, what is your message to them?
I suggest, when you are already into business, a young entrepreneurs who are already into business, have patience, don't run, right? Don't run having taking your product into the market. Just understand the customer first. And after sales service is a major aspect. Many of the entrepreneurs should focus, the young entrepreneurs should focus on after sales service. That is what we as entrepreneurs we have been seeing, right? And don't try to really pump in money, a big amount of money in the initial stages. Have patience. Your product will get you money, name and fame. Have confidence. That is what I would like to tell them. Customer should be your major focus.
One small question out of my curiosity, I'm asking. So, if someone has invested money, time, energy, effort in building a brand or a product, and they see that, this product is not working as they planned, so మీరేమంటారు? Should they hold on or should they let it go?
No, there is a time period for everything. Like, there is a time period. If you feel, no, this is not really working up, it is almost 10 years. But any new product that you introduce into the market, 10 years is the max time I suggest, right? You even any analyst, if you see, right, they also say 10 साल में आपने नया प्रोडक्ट को सेट कर लिया और else you have to change your vehicle. Don't waste your time, change your vehicle. An entrepreneur should be ready, right? Yes, this is not working out, switch on to other vehicle and keep moving. But don't put the thing to your heart and say, no, इसको लेके आया तो इससे जाना है. No, don't be like that. Be open for everything. When this vehicle is not really going ahead, change the vehicle and get into the other one.
Awesome, awesome. That's a very valuable insight and suggestion. Chandrasekhar Garu, it was amazing to have a candid conversation with you. I thank you for sharing your journey, for your experiences, your challenges, and inspiring the new set of entrepreneurs. The whole intention for doing this podcast is to make veterans like you speak about how they started, what the youngsters should keep it in their mind, and करना है नहीं करना है कितना टाइम देना है और छोड़ भी दिया तो दिल पे नहीं लेना है.
बस.
This is what,
Important. Yes.
yeah. So it was amazing. Thank you so much for your time. And we wish you all the best for your product, your future projects, and whole of your team. You are actually making the difference to the world. Not just in Telangana, 3 states, Kadu, you should go world over. And it's a heartfelt wish for whole of your team and you.
Thank you so much, Andy. Thank you so much for that. And thanks for this. It was really amazing, whatever you call podcast or whatever it is. But I sincerely thank you for this. Right. And I also came to know a couple of things during this interview or podcast. Definitely, I would like to implement that.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andy.
So that was Pidintla Chandrasekhar Reddy Garu, founder of Richie Raffle. He is amazing as a person, inspirational, motivational, and he is building a product with a purpose. So that was his story. And I am really, really happy to share his story and bring his experience to all of you. We will hear more of such inspiring and motivational stories by the founders themselves. This is Jyotsna Kumpali signing off. Keep watching Just Vibes for You.